morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. Both of my necklaces are on backwards and it's kind of uncomfortable and I just noticed that. But I think it's just gonna be a rainy day today, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be getting up to just yet today. It could be a lot, it could be absolutely nothing, I don't know. But we will figure that out later on today. Right now, I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit with whatever I decide to do. I have absolutely no idea, but we'll figure it out in a second. I'm gonna get this done real quick. It's only gonna take me 2 seconds, but father's drawstring in his PJ pants broke. So I'm going to fix this real quick with just some of my rope like I use in all of my pants that don't have elastic, you know, like the ones that I currently have on actually, whoops, are tied with rope. But these are my favorite pair of sweatpants that I have. I also need to fix these. The drawstring has broken over here and it's about to break again on this side, so I'm also probably gonna fix these while I'm at it. I just haven't because I haven't wanted to, honestly, but yeah, these also are kind of in really bad shape, but they're my favorite pants, so you know, they're the ones that I wear all the time. I have others, but these are the most comfortable ones. But Dad's also broke, so I'm gonna replace his real quick with some of the rope and get these fixed real quick. But I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm not going to show you the process because it's just me putting this through the little space where the drawstring goes, but I just wanted to show you that this is what I am getting up to so far today. There we go, that's all better. Now his pants are all fixed. And also I wanted to say, because I realized this as I was fixing them, I think Dan made these for Dad for Christmas, either in 2024 or 2023 for Christmas, which is kind of cool that they are still doing so well, and it's just the drawstring that broke. So yeah, now hopefully this one will last for a long time and he will be able to have them for a very long time still. Yeah, they're all fixed now. He has the drawstring again, and I'm gonna go give these back to him now. And then I have a few errands to run, and then I don't know if I'm gonna bring you along with or not. I haven't decided, but I did want to say that's what I'm getting up to next. I hear you guys. I'm getting you some water. My goodness, you're being so loud. I think I'm gonna need a few of these cups. And again, I just filled them up yesterday. I cannot believe how much water they are drinking. That was 2 cups. They need a little bit more. So they needed a full 3 cups. Wow, they really needed water. But yeah, we are back from running errands and it went well. Nothing was too busy out, which was nice. I think because it's kind of rainy. And also I wanted to show you a couple things. One thing I made earlier, no, I don't have a tutorial for it. I made a little bead lizard. I found these beads when I was getting the little baskets for my yarns, and I wanted to see if I still remembered how to make this. So I still remembered how to, and who knows, maybe I'll make a tutorial eventually. But I also wanted to show you while we're here. These are the orange bell peppers. Unfortunately, these sprouts don't look like they have made it, which is very, very kind of disappointing. I don't know what happened, what I did wrong or anything, or if the seeds just weren't very strong. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to restart the bell peppers. I'm not going to today, but I just want to show you them. And for comparison, these are the sriracha peppers. Yeah, they are super healthy and kind of sort of starting to get their 3rd set of leaves already. So yeah, these guys doing very, very well. The orange bell peppers, not so much though. Also the little beefsteak, I think is what they are, tomatoes, are doing super great, but I'm not going to show you them today. What I wanted to show you is these, which I am very, very excited about. This is not the container with the cactus in it. That little guy is still doing well too, but this is the other little container of petunias that I just started the other day, and I don't know how well you can see. It's probably a little bit blurry, unfortunately, but yeah, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little petunia sprouts in here. I did not think I put that many seeds, but apparently I did. More must have fell out of that container than I thought that it did, but we have little petunia sprouts already. This is the one that I just did the other day, and this is the one that I did a couple weeks ago, but these guys had a lid on and they sprouted so much faster than these guys. So next time I want to sprout petunias, yeah, I will put them in a container with a lid, because that is honestly an amazing difference on how fast these little guys sprouted. But yeah, we have more petunias on the way already. I am so excited. Where did I put their lid? There it is. I'm still gonna keep them covered because they're still tiny. Again, I'm not pushing the lid all the way down. I'm just kind of resting it on top. And also, none of these tomatoes are ripening yet. There's still a ton of them under here, but none of them have ripened just yet. I also want to say before I get started crocheting here real quick, yes, I am fully aware that I have a zit on the side of my nose. It is very painful, and I did pop it because it was one of those that it had to be, so I know you shouldn't. I know you absolutely should leave them alone. I do most of the time, but occasionally they just need to be taken care of, and I did do that, so it's a little bit angry right now. But yeah, before you say anything, I am aware that it's there, and yes, it is painful. It is another unfortunate side effect of my digestion not being very friendly at the moment. But even with that, still got the errands done that were needed today, and technically I did bring you with. I just kind of, unfortunately, I am very sorry about this, because I was fully meaning to video while we were out, because I wanted to show you what I was getting up to, and I would just want to start videoing more while I'm out anyway. I completely forgot. I mean, like, my mind was just not really fully focused on what I was doing, obviously. Like, Mom had to keep reminding me that I was forgetting things that I needed, that I'm out of, that are kind of important. So I just kept forgetting everything, and yeah, it was kind of very frustrating, honestly, but you know, it just happens sometimes, so I did want to apologize. I did mean to video a little bit while out, but it just apparently was not the day for it today. And I'm also super excited that we have more petunias sprouting. I cannot believe how quickly those little guys have sprouted. It hasn't even been a week, right? I just put those guys in that container. It feels like a couple of days ago. It's amazing how quickly they sprouted. Now that they have sprouted, though, is the more I don't quite know what I am doing portion of growing the little guys. I have been getting better with sprouting plants from seeds, but I'm still not that great at it, obviously, with the little orange bell peppers, but the sriracha peppers are doing great, so that is giving me a little bit of confidence. But I'm excited to see what color flowers they're gonna be. I'm super curious on that because the mix of seeds were just random, so I have no idea what they're gonna be yet. I'm hoping that there's some purple ones like the ones that I had before, but I'm also hoping for some white ones because I did have, for a very short period of time, some white petunias as well. I was so sad when that plant didn't make it, so I am hoping for some white ones as well. I don't care what color they're gonna be, I'm just happy that I'm gonna have some petunias again. And I gave Dad his pants with the new drawstring, and they are still comfortable, so I am very happy about that. He still likes them because, you know, when something is new or changed in one of your favorite things, it's just, it can ruin it very easily, so I'm glad that he still likes them and that they're still good, and he doesn't mind that it is technically macrame rope as a drawstring now. And no, I did not change the drawstring in my favorite pants that I showed you earlier. At this point, I kind of just like will continue to tie the drawstring as many times as it breaks until it's not possible anymore, just because it's kind of funny that it's this worn and it's so frayed. So I know I said I was going to fix it, but you know, at this point I don't think I'm going to, because I think it's just kind of funny. And yes, I do currently have them on right now. These things have had so many holes in them and they are sewn together in so many places, and I do have another pair of these, the ones that I most recently, black pants that I most recently added the drawstring to and removed the elastic out of. Those are technically these pants, just new, so I do have another pair and I can very easily put those on. It's just, you know, they're not as comfortable as these because I've had them for so long and they're my favorite, so I do have another pair. It's just I'm not willing to put them on quite yet because I still like these so much. And they're still fine for at home. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just, you know, very worn, which is perfectly fine because it just means that they're comfortable. I did, by the way, get a little bit of crocheting done earlier today. I crocheted the short side of the blanket, so right now we are working on the long side of the blanket. I'm trying to, honestly, I don't think I will today, but I was trying to get a little bit of extra crocheting done just because, I'll show you it here in just a second. I noticed earlier that we are almost out of the orange yarn finally, and it's so close. I don't think I'm going to use all of it today, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe I will by the time I reach the end of this side of the blanket. It might be super close to being at the end, so we might finish it today, which would be kind of fun, but I don't know. No promises on that yet. We are probably going to be using the yellow yarn. Well, no, definitely. I think we will be using the yellow yarn tomorrow, which is so cool because it's the last color that's going to be on this blanket. I mean, we still have the white yarn because I'm going to add that as just the border of the blanket. So I'm not going to have many rows of it. It's just going to be like maybe 1 or 2 rounds of the white yarn, just because the temperature blanket has the white border around it. So I want this one too as well. So technically we only have the yellow yarn to go. This is the last couple of stitches here for this round, technically, because I'm gonna finish this round right here where it connects, but I am gonna be going to the edge of this row still because that seems to be working better, and it's a lot easier when I actually show you what the blanket looks like each day because I don't have to take the crochet hook out of the blanket, and it just makes it a lot easier because I don't have all of that extra yarn getting tangled in everything, and I know where the crochet hook is. So let me crochet these few stitches here real quick, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Just give me a couple of seconds. Oh, I also wanted to say one more thing before I finish crocheting for today. It has been raining today quite a lot, but very gently. Like right now it's not currently raining, but it was a couple of seconds ago, and it's just been a super nice relaxing rain, like the very, very gentle mist type rain, which has been honestly very nice. And just like, it's amazing how rainy this winter has been because yeah, it's usually a very dry season here, so I've been grateful for all the rain that we've been getting, and I'm very, very hopeful that that means that the spring won't have as intense storms, because usually in the spring it's really windy and there are some, you know, stronger storms with the changing of the season. So I'm hoping, because it's been very rainy over winter, it should lessen that a little bit. I don't know if it will or not, but that's my hope anyway. That's one of the reasons why I don't like spring so much. It's because the thunderstorms and wind and everything are, they're a lot, and I don't really like it at all. So yeah, I'm hoping with all this rain that we've been getting, it will make spring a little bit nicer. And also, by the way, there is still some snow on the ground from when it snowed, what was that, like almost a month ago. There's still a little bit on the ground, which is honestly fascinating to me because it has rained quite a bit and it's been above freezing most days. Like for the past couple of weeks it's been above freezing, so I don't know how there is still so much snow on the ground, but you know, it's not a lot. It's just like the piles that were made when moving the snow from the driveway, or from like when the roads were getting plowed and stuff like that. It's just that kind of a snow, but still there is snow on the ground, and it's fascinating how much there still is. But anyway, I just finished that side of the blanket. I'm just finishing this little section here of stitches, and I think I have to stand up again today. Yes, I do. This is how much yarn we have left of the orange. We are definitely finishing that tomorrow. But for today, this is what the blanket is looking like and how long it is. Yeah, this is gonna be a big blanket. It's gonna be like the perfect size for, my bed is a twin, so it's gonna be like the absolute perfect size for that, I think. But that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, I kind of maybe have an idea on what I might be getting up to. I'm not entirely sure on this. It really depends on both how much rain we get tonight and through the rest of the day, and tomorrow if it's raining as well. But it's kind of something that's a little bit fun and kind of different because the weather is a little bit more on the mild temperatures. Dad wants to, because I am not going to be having my garden this year in the garden. I'm going to be having a container garden, so everything is going to be above ground. So nothing's going to be in the garden this year. So I think this is because honestly he enjoyed growing the pumpkins last year so much. He kind of wants to have a garden for himself. I think he wants to do an herb garden. I'm not entirely sure, but it's very exciting. He wants to have a little garden too. But a lot of the garden where all my plants and the maple tree and everything is currently, a lot of the wood, like the framing around the garden, is rotting. Basically, the wood is not doing well and it's falling apart. So all of that needs to be removed, and we need to move the soil around in the garden and freshen that up and just like completely restart, kind of, I guess, I don't know, but redo the garden kind of and freshen it up for Dad so he can have his garden over there in a fresh, clean space. So yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna get started on that. It's not gonna be a project that we're gonna be able to get done in one day. It's definitely gonna be at least a few days at minimum, just to get everything cleaned up and ready for the gardening season. So I think maybe if we get a chance, we're gonna get started taking some of the wood out tomorrow and just kind of freshening it up a little bit. Maple tree is going to be staying in the earth still. I'm probably going to move that little guy into a container, I don't know, what is next month? May? March? The first M, the one that comes after February. I always get March and May mixed up. I think it's March. January, February, March. Yes, it is March. Okay. I'm gonna try and get that little guy out of the soil next month. So mid-March is the point. I'm gonna try to get that little guy out before it's fully spring and the little one wakes up, but not when it's still super freezing and there's a chance of it snowing some more. I want it to still be in the earth, but I will be getting that guy out of the garden soon and into a container. I have a couple of containers in my room here. I was planning on putting it into a turtle container that I have outside, but apparently it's not weatherproof and it's falling apart, so I'm kind of really upset by that. But I'm glad that it decided to fall apart before I put the little maple tree in there, so I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, yeah, I am going to be leaving that little guy in the garden for another few weeks, but so we will have to work around that little guy, which is going to be kind of interesting, but it will be exciting to get the garden like technically ready for the next season, which is really fun. We're not going to be planting anything. It's literally just cleaning things up and getting it ready because it's a mess. So it definitely needs some care, but I think Dad's gonna have a lot of fun gardening this year. At least I hope so anyway. So we want to make it nice and fresh and clean for him. So yeah, that might be what's happening tomorrow. I do not know though, because it really depends on how muddy everything is and if the weather's even good for it tomorrow or not. So if I don't do that, I don't know what else I'll be getting up to, but that is something that I might be doing. But anyway, yeah, just thank you so much for watching and being here and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. It means so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day today, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later.